Shit, I could have been anybody. Thank you, God. I'm blessed to know that I am him. Ooh. I completely understand why these niggas mad, motherfucker. I told you before. Why? Go get a bag, I sacrifice my blood, sweat, and tears for opportunities, speaking things into existence. True fruition, I can punch someone's clock for 20 years for a pension, or take a chance on myself and make a sound decision. Option number 2 sounds more I like it, cause with that choice, I can make my life more excited. These hoes got delusions of grandeur and don't motherfucking care. I don't motherfucking care. Aorta made by Frigidaire. Norfolk nigga, but on the globe I've been about everywhere. Factuals. Up Temple still my favorite Nike Air. I love to wear. These niggas act like bitches. These bitches act like niggas. I just stay away from fuck shit and focus on my digits. Women lie, men lie, but the numbers don't pay attention. This recipe of mine is only from my kitchen. Lord knows I be chefing up, whipping, motherfucker, straightening this medicine. Here's your prescription. She loves the fact I speak with such precise diction. So the bird blew me down without a Twitter mention. Cold Perrier in the crystal glass on fizzle, playing Resident Evil 4 on the PlayStation Fizzle. I command you to go get you some money, some words from Young Jizzle. I document my life whenever I decide to scribble. Pay these weak niggas in dust. In God I trust. I need that cheese in the bread, piece of the stuffed crust. My mind can move mountains. Neurologically I'm really clutch, like the black mamba in the 4th quarter with the shooter's touch. I got that killer instinct. Westbrook Russ, rule of thumb, if you ain't fucking her, my nigga, don't fuss, save your energy, do something productive. You know what's up. Take some time for self and get you together. That's a must. Right. I'm so grateful, thank God. Thank God. 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 Yo. What's good with y'all, man? OSD Live Reloaded, back with another late live stream. Appreciate everybody that's been supporting the channel. Means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. We got a lot of great developments on the way. Again, like I explained in a previous live stream, we got some great Let's Have a Conversation episodes on the way. So it's going to be lit. It's going to be lit, man. So thank you for all the support. I appreciate it. We're going to keep climbing. The grind is tremendous. You know, each and every time I put out material for you all to consume and you all give me feedback, that just fuels me to keep putting out more. So thank you for all the support, whether it's from a donation to, a comment underneath a video. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate your subscription. Share the live stream, share the channel. Yeah, we got another late live one. Anthony, what's going on, G's? What's the word? Let me get a good stream health check right quick. Hold on. All right. Let me give me just a second. Just trying to actually make it bigger. Make the chat bigger. Okay, that should be better. All right. All right, we should be good now. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. You know, we got to do the configurations before we start. Shouts out to everybody that's watching right now. There we go. All right, there we go. Shouts out to Anthony. Appreciate you pulling up to the live stream. Ahmed Jones, what's going on, G's? Yeah. We got a late live stream. I said I'm not going to be too long. I'm going to try not to be too long. But we're going to see how it go. I know we're gonna definitely see how it go. I know we're going to go over a video and y'all going to hear my commentary. And I seen this video, I want to say earlier today, and I was like, wow. Look at this rat. So we're going to put the rat on display again. And, of course, I want to hear your thoughts and opinions as I play the video. You're going to hear my commentary, but I definitely want to hear from you all. So shouts out to the chat. Factuals. Zenobia. Factuals. Shouts out to y'all, man. Don't forget, get your memberships, customize emojis, customize loyalty badges. Become a member today by simply hitting the $ box by the chat messages. Feel free to share your thoughts and opinions. Shouts out to all the members. Shouts out to all the moderators. Shouts out to all the new subscribers. I greatly appreciate it. We just cooling out. Like I said, the climb is tremendous. And I appreciate y'all, man. King of Receipts. What's going on? King of Receipts in the building. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up to this late live stream, man. You know, I had it set for a certain time, but of course I was getting things in order. So, you know, we doing what we do. It's all good. We back. Appreciate that, Zenobia. Yeah, we climbing. We climbing. We definitely climbing. Definitely appreciate that. Appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Make sure y'all sub up to my main channel, Also Dope Live. I got some great material on that channel. I'm going to sit down with more people for the Let's Have a Conversation segments. I appreciate the feedback that I was getting for the conversation I had with Norfolk City Councilman Carlos Clanton. Dope material. A lot of replay value. And he definitely made sure he gave some gems. Definitely provided some insight and information and just all around good entertainment. So that was one of my favorite episodes that I've done as far as the Let's Have a Conversation segments go. So enjoyed that one. Definitely cool. Man, shouts out to y'all, man. Said I was just out your way last week. I had to go to Virginia Beach to see my sister. Yeah, man. Hope you got an opportunity to enjoy the sights out here. Summertime rolling in, so the weather's getting nice. We still have our rainy days, but with Virginia weather, it's just unpredictable. You never know. You just never know with Virginia weather. But yeah, I hope you had opportunity to enjoy the family while you was out here, man. Virginia's more like a retirement state. It's a melting pot here. It's a military state. It's a bunch of people from all over the world in this state. Yeah, it's a lot going on out here, man. YouTube, boy. And that's a point that I was making. So that's a point that I was actually making. That why would I have to put any information out or say anything that's not on YouTube about anybody when the individuals end up putting it out there themselves, or things just start surfacing, because everything that's done in the dark always comes to the light. That's just how it is, and that's how it's going to be. Everything that's done in the dark always comes to the light. There's no way around it, especially if you're that kind of individual. Yes, sir, man. Melly crazy, man. But yeah, what's done in the dark always comes to the light. There's no way around it. And for like content creators that's doing this seriously and standing behind their material, it's always good to just be mindful. It's always good to be mindful. Digital footprints is a real thing. And with this video, it's just that I'm about to actually go over. It's just that. So we're going to take a look at this video. I'm going to give my commentary. Of course, share your thoughts and opinions in the chat with your messages. And let the entertainment roll. That's all I can say. Let the entertainment roll. I'm actually digging the whole Twitch style, the whole vlog Twitch style. I actually should have did a dual stream. I should have actually did a dual stream where I'm actually on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, because the whole Twitch IRL style is dope. It's real dope. So without further ado, we're going to pull up this video. We're going to get some reaction time in. Again, shouts out to everybody that's watching right now. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate your subscription. Share the live stream, share the channel. This is OSD Live Reloaded with another live reaction. Thank you for all the support, y'all. I truly appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been inspired lately too with the music. So I got some great music on the way. I've been writing. Now I'm going to actually record something on wax. So it's official. It's official once you put it on wax. I got a lot of songs that I've actually wrote, but we're going to put it on wax and we're going to see what it do. I'm thinking about like a EP situation. I might do like an EP situation where I'm probably going to do like maybe 3 or 4 songs. Of course, I got music that I want to put on this EP, but then it's another side of me that's like all new songs. So
I don't know, I haven't quite figured it out, but as far as new music, that's definitely on the way. Definitely been inspired. And I want to put that out for y'all on the Steph is Dope page. So make sure you sub up to the Steph is Dope YouTube music channel, where I will be releasing new music up there. Also, the Thank God video is on the way. I truly think y'all gonna enjoy that one. Y'all gonna definitely enjoy that one. The Thank God visual. When I shot that video, I was like, you know what? I want to make that a very entertaining visual. So I know for sure y'all gonna enjoy the Thank God visual. You're gonna enjoy that one. I know you will. I took my time, made sure I got the right shots that I wanted to get, and we on deck. We on deck. I truly believe y'all gonna like the Thank God video. I had fun shooting the video. Of course, I shot everything, recorded all the music. I told y'all I'm just a machine, and it's gonna be a very, very hot summer, and the artistry is gonna definitely speak for itself. True Pac in the building. What's up, True? Appreciate you pulling up. What's the word? Yeah, yeah, man. I gotta see. Hold on. Oh, Zenobia, I can't wait for y'all to hear the new music. Like the new music, of course, y'all been catching the vibes every time I drop like a new song or whatever, but of course for this particular EP, I'm going to be in a lot of different pockets of flows, uh, topics, just a wide range of a listening, how can I put it, session, just a wide range of a listening session where, you know, you're pretty much going to get different sounds. And the features, I got people in mind I want to do for I want to have for the features, but then again, it's another part of me that's like, nah, I might not just do features. I might just be me on the whole EP, you know, no features. Even though I got people in mind for certain songs, because you know when you hear certain instrumentals, you like, I can hear so and so on this song. So I'm just kind of playing it by ear, but right now I'm just writing out all the songs that pretty much I'm thinking about and getting that out the way. So I'm gonna put a lot of things on wax. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the songs that I had on Spotify, but I'm gonna definitely re-upload everything on my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna try to put everything back on Spotify, all the old music. So I don't know what happened, but I'm kind of like, that's cool that it happened, because a lot of that older stuff, I was like, that's cool, but I want to go into like some new music. But I'm gonna put the other music up because I like those projects as well, especially Velvet Tony 2, Aura. Aura was one of my favorite projects. What else we got? Cause I Feel Like It. I enjoy doing Cause I Feel Like It. I'm trying to think what else. East Coast Too Short. I was thinking about actually doing the East Coast Too Short too. Cause I had fun making that album. What other album? But I'm gonna definitely upload a lot of things. A lot of great things in the works. Tupac said factuals. Yeah, big factuals. A lot of great things in the works. I won't disappoint. I promise I won't disappoint y'all. And like I said, when it comes to the music, I never want to force it. I never want to force, excuse me. I never want to force the process. Yeah. I never want to force the process. I always want to make sure that it's organic and everything flows, the beat selection, everything. So, yeah. And right now I'm motivated. So that's even more reason for me to push out new music because I'm motivated. I got lines that I'm trying to get out. So it's definitely going to be dope. Some real dope stuff. Definitely some real dope stuff. And I appreciate y'all supporting for sure. Oh, definitely a new lane. Definitely a new lane. And also, I was thinking about actually recording the sessions as well. Like, like for the first song, Champagne on a Monday, which was inspired by you all. I actually wrote that on the spot. Well, not wrote it exactly on the spot. I recorded it on the spot. Went live and was just kind of reciting. I didn't want to put the lyrics on the live stream, but I was going through the whole recording process and mixing process. And then when I finally put the song out, y'all saw the final product, and that's where we was at. So I actually did Champagne on a Monday live. So I think I'm going to do more of those just to give y'all insight on how the whole thought process of how I work, you know, because I record a certain way. And my process is definitely for me. You know, I'm one of those people that I'm just going to go record the song, where you got other people, you know, like my brother, when he record, he liked to learn the verse, record the verse like numerous times. I'm talking like maybe 5 to 10 times. He liked to record the verse 5 to 10 times. And he goes through each and one of those verses like 5 to 10 times individually until he hears like the perfect verse. And then he's like, oh, all right, I'm gonna roll with this one. So that's his process. His process is, all right, I'm gonna record the same verse 10 times and listen to each one of those verses 10 times each until I hear the perfect one. And if I don't like none of them, I'm gonna record it all over again. So that's kind of like his process. But with me, you know, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go with that. I'm pretty much gonna go with, I'm gonna record the song. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it maybe 10 times and see how I feel about it. Cause I promise you, I'm my own worst critic, y'all. Like, I'll do a take on a verse and then go to sleep, wake up, listen to it again. I'll be like, ah. And then I'll do it again. And that's really situational. Sometimes it's verses that I've recorded and I'm like, all right, I ain't going to do nothing else. I'm just going to do the ad libs and we good. We're putting it out. Because if you overthink too much, that takes away from, to me, the actual impact of the verse. So that's like how my process go. And so, you know, when I do have recording sessions with my brother, you know, he does his process and me, I just go ahead, knock out my verse and I'm cool with it, you know, and I let him, and I let him go ahead and, you know, do his process. You know, with me, I write, and then it's about how you write. And I'm just speaking from my perspective, of course, you know, how I write. And I write a specific way. So how I write is how I'm going to actually go to deliver and perform and record it when I go to the studio. So that makes it easier for me. You know, I'm just not just jotting it down and being like, okay, when I get to the studio, I'm going to try to piece it together. No, like everything is structured. Everything has a purpose. So when I go to record, it's like everything's smooth. Everything going to be smooth. Pre-count Chocula. What's going on? Never seen your user handle in the chat before, but welcome. Feel free to share your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe. This is OSD Live Reloaded. Oh no, I'm not talking about Adam 22, but he's definitely a vulture too. Oh yeah. King of Receipts. Yeah. When you said Spotify, I was like, oh, okay. He knew that the songs was on the platform. So yeah, appreciate you supporting the music. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get those back on major music platforms again. Again, I don't know what happened to the music, but I'm gonna re-upload it on my YouTube music channel, and then I'm gonna push to, re-upload those older projects on the music streaming platforms, because I know people like to listen to different things. Like, I got a homie that listens to Spotify. I got people that listen to Tidal, Amazon, what else? Apple Music. I think that's not Google Play Music anymore. I forgot what they call it for Google. But yeah, just all the different major platforms. Yeah, we're going to do some re-uploads. Oh yeah, definitely. So it goes back to when I was saying with music, the instrumental gotta write the song itself. If you're not feeling the instrumental, then the song's not gonna be what you would want it to be. And what I mean by that is it's gonna be forced. And if you feel yourself forcing the song, and okay, what should I put here? What should I say after this? What should I do? Then 9 times out of 10, that's not going to be your best work. Now, the song will probably be good, but it's not going to be the best material you could have made with that particular song. And I know, like, with my music, it's an acquired taste. And for those that resonate with, shouts out to you, and I appreciate you, supporting the music and understanding. And if you know, you know. But I try to give a range with just the sound, the vocals, the different pockets of flows, the instrumentation, all that kind of stuff is important, when you write your music. And your vocal presence is everything. Vocal presence is everything. This is what a lot of artists don't understand. Vocal presence is important when you record in music. You got to have vocal presence. And that was something that I had to find out early. Like, you can be a lyricist, like you can be fire, like your bars is crazy. But if you don't have like a captivating voice or a distinctive sound, people not going to listen. Even down to hooks. Like, your hooks gotta be catchy. You gotta have something that people will remember, whether it's your hooks, your distinctive voice, your distinctive ad libs, because all those things is marketing. All those things are marketing. That's why, you have the ooh and the factuals, all different intangibles that I use when I create music. So when y'all see like my whole, I don't know if I did the ad libs recording process live, but yeah, I'm and putting the factuals in and stuff like that, because, and I'm kind of putting them in the background. So you hear what I'm saying, delivering the bars and stuff, and then you'll occasionally hear me in the background, factuals, like you gotta, it's about branding. You know, you can be the lyricist. You can be the rapper's rapper. But it's about brand. And if you're able to give a brand or produce a brand, people look out more for those. Oh, I appreciate that, Tupac. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. And I think that's what's important. You know, all artists should have their own style. Of course, we listen to so many different artists and pull inspiration from different places and spaces, but you should always have your own spin on just music in general. You know, I have a lot of artists that I listen to. Shit, right now, what's in heavy rotation for me right now, my playlist is E40. I've been listening to a lot of E40, a lot of Too Short, Ice Cube, and I'm talking about the older music. Like, I'm talking about E40 in a major way, E40 Federal, Too Short, his older music. I'm trying to think. In the Ghetto, Too Short, In the Ghetto. Like I said, Too Short and E40, Rappers Ball, featuring Casey and JoJo. I'm thinking about like all they work from 95, West Coast. Like, I've been listening to a lot of West Coast, and that's just me just listening to them, but I'm also pulling inspiration from it. And I listen to a lot of artists that have a distinctive sound. You know, if you listen to a record with E40 up there, you know 40 Water when you hear them, because 40 Water has a distinctive sound. Like, nobody in the industry sounds like E40. Nobody in the industry sounds like Too Short. Who else? I've been listening to MC8. I've listening to MC8. Who else? But it's been mostly West Coast driven, because like the early West Coast raps, I always thought those shits was dope. I always thought the early West Coast raps was fire. You know, Warren G, you know, early Snoop Dogg, the Doggy Style album, one of my favorite Snoop Dogg albums. I thought that album was just completely fire, down to the instrumentals and the way Snoop Dogg was structuring his lines on those beats. Because West Coast beats, to me, was always melodic. And, you know, West Coast artists know how to really rhyme and stay. They know how to stay on that particular beat pattern. And that's, to me, what was always captivating, how West Coast artists, all of them have that art, even down to Kendrick Lamar. You know, Kendrick Lamar has that ability. That's why, you know, They Not Like Us has like such an impact, because just the energy that he had on that particular record. Of course, he was saying what he was saying up there, but I'm looking at it more so just the performance of, you know, when he went to record it and the different pockets of flows that he got into, and the beat itself. DJ Mustard went crazy on that beat. Like, that beat was crazy. So yeah, it was, you know, so I'm listening to a lot of West Coast driven things, a lot of 90s West Coast raps right now. I appreciate that, Zenobia. I take my time on what I craft when it comes to the bars, you know, because when you have people like yourself that listen for lyrics, they want to hear what you have to say. So I always do a thing to make sure that each line definitely counts. Thank you. I enjoyed recording Champagne on a Monday. Yeah, finding your cadence is important. Definitely have to find your cadence. You know, it's imperative that artists find their cadence. Okay, hold on. Chat kind of jumped around a little bit. Freestyle abilities. I would say it's pretty cool. I'd say it's okay. It depends on the instrumental again. You know, just like how it would be if I was writing a song. Like if the beat is cold, then you know I'm going with the flow of the beat. So I think my freestyle abilities is kind of cool, and that comes from just how can I put it? Like high school, you know, the ciphers and stuff. You really had to sharpen your freestyle abilities. Like, you know, the lunchroom table. You know, as soon as you enter the lunchroom, you know, somebody up there doing the Clips grinding beat. For those know about the Clips and grinding being such a hot record out here, you know, just that beat pattern. Boom, 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 down, 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 boom, 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 down, down, down. So, you know, that particular song was a favorite, you know, in high school, and we used to do a lot of freestyles to that beat, and that was like the go-to beat. Of course, people, you know, did their own, you know, beats and stuff at the lunchroom table, but that was always the go-to. That was always the warm-up, and then you'll have somebody that, you know, that does beats and produce that'll come in and switch it up, you know. And around that time, DJ Clue was killing the game with mixtapes. You know, the Desert Storm mixtapes, when you had Fabulous, Polo Sport, when you had Cameron, you know, Big Pun, I'm trying to think, Nori. Just the Desert Storm mixtapes was different. DJ Clue. Shouts out to I'm Just Like That. Factuals. Say you appreciate the flow, which a lot of rappers now don't have. Yeah, man. It's a lot of people that don't have a cadence or a rhythm. You know, that kind of stuff is important. You know, you gotta have something that's captivating. You know, and it's not easy. It's really not easy. You know, you can have a hot beat, but if you don't carry your part on the song as far as, you know, taking the song an extra step, then, you know, it's just it's wasted energy. So a lot of artists, I should say, a lot of artists should definitely tap into, you know, getting some kind of cadence, you know, and like I said, vocal presence is important. It's very important. You said Too Short legend. Yeah, Too Short is definitely a legend. Man, listen, I didn't realize how many decades Too Short done lived in. And this dude been rapping. What he got, like 22 albums? I think Too Short got like 21 or 22 albums or something like that. Like true legend in the game. Like you gotta put respect on Too Short name. Even now, like the new Too Short, like the album he just dropped this year, that shit was fire. Like Too Short, man, definitely a legend in the game. And I actually had the opportunity to see Too Short live in concert. And it was exactly what I thought it would be. You know, Too Short, you know, he got all these women up there bopping, going crazy. And, you know, Too Short, he just kicking his lyrics and talking his shit, you know. So, yeah, that was an experience. You know, I got a chance to see Too Short live in San Diego, and that was a great moment. I also had the opportunity to see E40. You know, E40, man, E40 just, he burnt the house down too, man. E40 burnt the house down. I didn't realize how many hits that E40 had until, watching him perform live. And I was just like, man, he opened up his show with the song Choices. And for those that know about E40 Choices, oh man, he went crazy. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. E40 went absolutely insane. You say you like RJM, RLA, and Savi, 3rd, and Compton, and West Coast. Yeah, West Coast fire. West Coast, see, a lot of people don't talk about, like, as far as when it comes to the West Coast and music, West Coast got beats. They talked about, like, Tupac beats and the beats that Pac rhymed over. I like the beats that Tupac was rhyming over. Like, the beats that Tupac was rhyming over was fire to me. I liked them. Especially my favorite Tupac album, Me Against the World. Like, that's the epitome. That's like the epitome of a Tupac album. Like, if somebody said they never heard Tupac before, I would strongly suggest Me Against the World. One of my favorite Tupac albums. Oh, Black Thought is legendary. His freestyle, like when he freestyle, man, that dude, he definitely, like you said, serious lyrics. When he raps serious lyrics, fire. Yeah, Black Thought is the legend, straight up. Shouts out to Black Thought. For sure. Oh yeah, DJ Clue. DJ Clue had a tremendous run. He was mixtapes. Oh man, Too Short. Man, don't even get me started, man. Too Short, man. That's just the OG, man. Too Short. It can only be one Short, dog. Yeah, Pac beats were definitely ill. West Coast definitely understands the funk flow. They understand G-Funk. G-Funk that's never going to die. Never going to die. G-Funk is never going to die. Especially when you got people like Warren G, Corrupt, the old NWA. Eazy-E too, man. Eazy-E. Man, Eazy-E, that Easy Does It. Easy Does It, man. Fire. But yeah, see, y'all see, I can go on and just music, man. I love it. I love it. But yeah, be on the lookout. New EP on the way. I think you all are going to thoroughly enjoy it. We're going to have some fun. Like I said, the beat selections, everything is just going to be dope. And I truly hope you all enjoy it, for real. And one thing about like the East Coast beats, like their beats were so soulful. Like all their beats were soulful. Like every single last one of them, soulful. Oh man, the Gap Band. The Gap Band. Legendary stuff, man. And you know what's dope too? You know, to hear the old 90s West Coast beats and Uncle Charlie just pops out of nowhere with like some background vocals. And you know it's Uncle Charlie because what? He has a distinctive sound. You know Uncle Charlie Wilson when you hear him. Ooh-wee. You know Uncle Charlie. Yeah, they was always sampling R&B soul artists. Hey, ain't nothing like the old school. The old school was the foundation. Oh, also Big Daddy Kane. I'm listening to a lot of Big Daddy Kane. His first album. The first album, Big Daddy Kane's first album, with Ain't No Half Steppin'. Like his flow was crazy. Like I watched the porch freestyle that Big Daddy Kane did on I believe the content creator's name is Nucci or something like that. He killed it. I mean, flow is still unmatched. You got artists like that who you can place them in any particular generation and they're gonna be good. You know, you got Big Daddy Kane, Rakim. Nas is definitely one of those people that you can place Nas in any generation and he's gonna be okay because his flow is just timeless. Like these guys have timeless flows. Yeah, that's always fun to be like, oh, that sample came from here. And also learn of a song that was sampled. And then when you hear the original sample, you be like, damn, that's fire. That's just fire. Yeah, definitely a difference with hip hop and rap, for sure. Hip hop is art. Man, his flow was crazy. And we can't forget Cool G Rap. You can't forget Cool G Rap. That was just a great time for music. Can't forget Cool G Rap. You just can't. You said you did a verse of samples on your channel. And you know who well, I'll say the most recent time where I was just listening to just so many different songs and being like, oh, you know what? They got that sample from this song. They got this sample from this song. Kanye West. Some of Kanye West's early production. I'm talking 2004. Kind of like when he was going into the whole Rockefeller, you know, he got into that car accident, you know, he was doing Through the Wire, but he was pushing out so much production to different artists with that soulful sound. So, you know, he was sampling like Lenny Williams, Patti LaBelle. It was just a whole lot of different R&B soul artists that Kanye West was sampling and making actual productions for different artists. And I always was finding myself like, oh, he got that sample from this song. oh, I don't know where that sample's from. And then when I heard the song, I'm like, yo. You know who also was dope? The Barges. The Barges was fire. Appreciate that, Zenobia. Appreciate that. Yeah, hip hop is definitely art. It's an art form. You know, you gotta respect hip hop. Definitely appreciate that. Eric Sermon. He another one. His productions was crazy too. He produced a lot for Redman and Method Man, which I had the opportunity to see them live. Man, those dudes, man. And we all know Method Man. He's another one to me that has a timeless flow. Him and Redman. I like Redman flow too. Redman, like Muddy Waters from like, what was that, 92? I think he did Muddy Waters was from 1996. One of my favorite Redman albums. I didn't ever listen to Redman, years ago, but I had to do my homework because I was like, it's no way this guy is, doing albums with Method Man and don't have no kind of flow. Now, of course, I've heard songs with him on Method Man and stuff, but I was kind of like, oh, it's cool. He's, he keeping up with the song and stuff like that. But I went to go listen to some of his solo projects, and man, instantly I was like, yeah, Redman is legendary. Muddy Waters is one of my favorite Redman projects. Like his flow was just especially the song Tonight. He got a song up there called Tonight, and he sampled the Mary Jane Girls, and it was also the same sample that I believe Michael Jackson used with the Butterflies song that Michael Jackson used. Of course, Butterflies came later on after that. That was like, Butterflies was like, 2001? But whatever song that was, they sampled for the Tonight song, plus the Mary Jane Girls All Night. Oh yeah, they definitely. Oh, well, Public Enemy. Oh man, don't get me started with Public Enemy, man. Fear of a Black Planet. Psh, powerful album, very very powerful album. I was actually shocked to see Flavor Flav. So okay, so this is the thing when it comes to Flavor Flav. So a lot of people say that Flavor Flav messed up his legacy by doing reality TV. And then you got other people that's like, no, he's a legend regardless of reality TV. But I look at it like, because I was at first saying, I was one of those people saying that, man, Flavor Flav shouldn't even done that, man. He messing up his legacy. But in a way, it's like he also is the godfather of reality TV, because he's the godfather. He's one of the godfathers of music, of hip hop. And also the godfather of reality TV, because if we didn't have Flavor of Love, we wouldn't have none of these reality TV shows. Even with that show branching off to, The Love for New York and all these other different VH1 reality, like Flavor Flav became the godfather of reality TV. So it's kind of however you want to look at it. And that's how I look at it. I'm like, well, we can't really take away his legendary status for what he's done for hip hop, because Flavor Flav is definitely an icon. but he's also definitely an icon as far as reality TV go too. So yeah. You know, you're just not going to have that clock and be like, you can't see the clock and be like, yeah, Flavor Flav wasn't an icon. Definitely an icon. But y'all see, I can go on and on about music. Love it. Love it so much. But let's get into some reaction. We got about an hour in of just hip hop. So if you're a hip hop head, you're going to like this segment of the live stream where we just kind of go into, you know, a little bit of hip hop history. And if you see this segment of the live stream, feel free to chime in as well. Let me know your favorite hip hop icons, your favorite songs, your favorite samples of songs, your favorite producer. You know, music is just such a universal language that everybody speaks, and it also brings people together. Factuals definitely revolutionized reality TV. He changed the game, you know, for what we know reality TV to be now. So let's get into this. All right. So like I said, I seen this video and I was like, first of all, comical. I just want to say this video was completely comical. And it's all about digital footprints. And I speak about digital footprints because that's something that a lot of people aren't mindful of when they do uploads or when they do certain types of content on social media platforms, that you can get rid of all different types of you can try to get rid of different types of videos that you do on platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, but it's always going to leave a digital trail. And this right here is a digital trail that I speak of, because here we have, you know, ex-offender Pedal Coin speaking in a manner as if he's somebody that we didn't know he was. Well, at the time, I guess people didn't know, because I was kind of reading the chat and stuff of people, you know, speaking about this particular material. And he's speaking because at this time, nobody knew of his dark past. So he was trying to pretend to be someone else. So I found that quite entertaining. I said, you know what? I'm going to do some commentary for that, and I'm going to let you all hear that as well. Very entertaining. Lisa Queen be in a building. Factuals. What's up, Lisa? Appreciate you pulling up to the live stream. Let me adjust my chair. Okay. All right, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. All right, we good now. I didn't want to have my head all behind the screen. It just that just didn't make sense. That didn't make sense at all. My night was good, actually. Definitely good night. Watched the NBA playoffs. That's another reason why it's a late live stream. I was up watching NBA playoff basketball. Eastern Conference Finals. Pacers versus Knicks. When I say that was a great game, I mean that was a phenomenal game. I watched that from quarter 1 to quarter 4. And what I always look forward to the fourth quarter, because that's crunch time, when you got to close out the game and who you going to pass the ball to. And you know who they're going to pass the ball to, especially the Pacers. Halliburton. And boy, did he hit a big time shot to send them into overtime. And then they just sealed the deal in OT. So I'm looking forward to this series. This Knicks and Pacers series is going to be fire, you know, because I like Jalen Brunson from the Knicks too, you know, and watching him and Halliburton this is going to make for a good series. So that's another reason why this is a late live stream, because I was up watching that and I'm like, yo, fire. But yeah, and also had some Krispy Kreme donuts. They got this Pac-Man edition type donuts situation, and I had to oblige. And boy, were they good. They were really good. How was your night? And I hope you're having a good night. So this particular material right here is from Mr. Fair Use. And the title of it is Biz 101 and Teeth to the Streets, first time on the same panel together. That's just the title of the video. Big factuals. Yo, factuals. Definitely factuals. Definitely a factuals. Oh, you at work. Hey, but you getting that bag though. You definitely getting that bag. That's all that matters. You getting that bag. Yeah, that dude. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm gonna play a little bit of this and we're gonna get some commentary. And of course, y'all feel free to chime in. I'll also drop a link for anybody who want to come up and share their thoughts. Let's get into it.
Biz 101 and ears to Kwame Brown meet on a panel for the first time.
That you got to be paying them or somebody paying them. Nah, that ain't the case. Some people just have like integrity to just be like, man, this shit ain't right. Man. Some people just have like to be paying them or somebody paying them. Nah, that ain't.
Meet on a panel for the first. Biz 101 and ears to Kwame Brown meet on a panel for the first time.
That you got to be paying them or somebody paying them. Nah, that ain't the case. Some people just have like integrity to just be like, man, this shit ain't right.
Motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
If I would make more money by bashing Kwame Brown, I would be rich right now. If
bro.
I was paying more,
keep doing that's why.
But you know what you got though. You know what you got. You got a trade, bro. So you good. You useful in the room, bro.
And he didn't build his channel around me. Like he started editing, he started talking about Clubhouse, he started doing things first.
Fuck this nigga.
So his editing skills and things like that is even more advanced than mine. So he did it the right way.
Hey, hold on.
I just want to say, boy, did this video age terribly. This video aged terribly. Ooh. This video aged terribly. To fast forward, what they say, this was 2 years ago? This was 2 years ago. To fast forward and see the climate of things now, oh, this video aged terribly. Jeez. Right, man. Diabolical. Damn. I mean, man. This aged terribly. Mm.
Kwame, did this white boy just call us a nigga? Man,
What you said?
did you just call us a nigga?
Hey, cuz.
Nah, Biz ain't white.
We come in all shades, brother. We the best in the world.
I
I'm black.
understand, bro. That was real rude.
We come in all shades, brother. We the best.
A nigga?
Hey, cuz.
Nah, Biz ain't white.
We come in all shades.
Did you just call us a nigga?
What you said?
Did this white boy just call us a nigga?
So he did it the right way.
Hey, hold on, Kwame. Did this white boy just call us a nigga? Man,
What you said?
did you just call us a nigga?
Hey, cuz.
Nah, Biz ain't white.
We come in all shades, brother. We the best in the world.
I
I'm black.
understand, bro. That was.
Y'all, I just know this boy didn't take his hat off and show that Clyde Drexler hairline. He said, hey, Kwame, did that white boy just call us nigga? Hey, ears won't forward. He said, hey, I'm black. We come in all shapes and colors. What? Oh, mind you, this the first time they was on a panel with each other. That's what the video says. This the first time that is to the streets and Biz 101 was on a panel with each other. So now we see that Iz thought that Biz was a white boy. Right off jump. And you see how Biz approached the panel saying the N-word and all this and being extra. We seeing that. Oh man, this is very interesting. So when I saw this video, I was like, yeah, I gotta do a reaction to this. This is gold. Dang, that jank. Dang, then he took his hat off. What did that prove? Like, he really took his hat off like he was about to show naps. His hair's straight. Lord, man. You can't make this up, man. Man. That man joint going like that, man. Man, listen. This is crazy, man. This is beyond crazy. This is ridiculous. I mean, y'all. Look, y'all. Look.
Hey, white.
We come in all shades, brother. We the best in the world.
I
I'm black.
understand, bro. That was. Hey, white.
We come in all shades, brother. We the best in the world. I'm black.
Oh my God. So his way of proving to another black person that he's black is the hair. Think about that, y'all. He thinks to prove that he is black is to show his hair. That's the first thing he thinks about. He didn't just say, "No, I'm black, bruh. No, I ain't on none of that. I'm black, bruh." His first line of defense was to show a hairline, which didn't show anything because his hair was straight. Still not proving he black. His first line of defense was a hairline, y'all. No, we come in all shapes and colors, brother. Digital footprints. You said zoom in.
Bro, that was.
Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Hey, white.
We come in all shades, brother. We the best in the world.
I
I'm black.
understand, bro.
That don't make no damn sense, man. That do not make no damn sense, y'all. That's crazy, man. That's ludicrous, man. That is crazy, man. That boy hair straight. That's crazy, man. The lengths that people will go, boy. Wow. Yeah, that boy been a clown for a long time, right? Right. But that's what I'm saying, Zenobia. That's the first thing he thought about. When he said, why is this white dude calling us niggas? He goes to show his hair like, of course I'm black. Look, I got naps. Like black people hair has a certain texture and I got that texture too. Hey, what? I don't know no black person that thinks like this. Just like I don't know no black person that talks the way he does. Like I never met nobody that was like, "Oh yeah, I'm black. Look at my naps." What? Boy, these digital footprints, boy. These digital footprints. Damn. Wow. Crazy, man. Let's continue.
That was real rude.
Oh no,
bro.
he good dude.
I wasn't even talking to you in the world. I'm black.
Understand, bro. That was real rude.
Oh no,
bro.
he good dude.
I wasn't even
good
talking to you, bro. I'm talking about
dude.
these clown ass niggas y'all keep giving this attention to. That's why they keep doing this shit. They keep coming back and forth because every time we keep talking, do anybody know it was a shooting in the motherfucking mall today?
Yeah, we talked about that too.
Shit, man. Fuck these niggas, man. That's what they keep. I ain't even get mad at you, KB. I rock with you 100%. But that's the only reason these dudes keep doing this shit, bro. And you getting them paid. They keep getting money. I hate to see this dude chat light up. I wish he would talk to himself. I swear to God, I wish they all would just talk to themselves. Because the world needs you, brother.
But they're gonna get money whether we.
What? Yo, all right, so look, let me be clear. You know how you got content creators that say they ain't never seen the video until they plan it for their audience, and they definitely seen the video. That's how they able to point out certain things before they happen. But in this very live stream, I've never watched this video. Like I said, I saw that the video came across my timeline. I was like, what's this? And then I saw these two on a panel, and I was like, oh, okay, let me watch this right quick. And sure enough, and like I said, I only seen a few seconds, but I didn't. Let me say this: I saw a few seconds, but I didn't watch till this part, so I don't actually know the exchange that they had. And to hear this, wow. The world needs you, brother. Listen. Without you, the world doesn't spin. The world doesn't revolve. I'm telling you, we just had a shooting at a mall, and because you wasn't involved, it happened. Because if you was involved, it wouldn't have happened. Like, all these people are talking about things that don't matter. Man, don't you know it was a shooting at the mall? Man, shootings at the mall happen, dude. You can tell this some. Where is he from again? Again, this dude said he was street, y'all. He's talking about a mall shooting. This dude is talking about a mall shooting, y'all. And again, where I'm from, that be happening. I mean, it didn't happen. It don't happen as often now, but years ago, yeah. Cats was spraying down malls. Them YNs, they was spraying malls down. And I'm not glorifying and saying that it's an everyday thing, but that stuff happens. But in this instance, he's making it seem as if those things wouldn't occur if certain public figures were speaking. The world needs you, brother. And what's up with all this brother and all this New York accent? Like, why he got a New York accent and he definitely don't got that accent now? See, this is the rat, just coming around and portraying it like he cares about world-related issues and he's for a better cause. This is this white rat. This is him. But let's continue.
I wish he would talk to himself. I swear to God, I wish they all would just talk to themselves. because the world needs you, brother.
But they're gonna get money whether we say something back or not, because they're gonna make the story up.
That's the only thing that drives me crazy. I'm like, bro, these motherfuckers, man. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Let me calm down. Dude got me a little upset because I am black. My grandmother was on the cover of Jet magazine. You know what I'm saying? Like, her name Marilyn Campbell. You could Google that.
Even after 2 years, he's still trying to prove his blackness, y'all. This was 2 years ago. Fast forward, he's still trying to prove his blackness. He definitely did a live stream and again, he said this 2 years ago, but he recently did a live stream of a family tree where he mentioned his loved one being in Jet magazine. Again, a black magazine that black people read. A popular black magazine. Him still trying to prove his blackness. I don't know anybody that's black that has to go through all these hoops and hurdles to prove their blackness. It's either yes or no, I'm black. It shouldn't be anything else. And this is what makes the content with you, Pedal Coin. You don't even believe yourself. Now, you so heated and pumped up and excuse me, I'm heated. Don't you know my grandmother was in Jet magazine? Look it up, her name, and then dropped her name. Information we didn't think we needed to know. He don't talk about like the actual family tree. No, he has to cite that a particular family member was in Jet magazine. Not his mother or his father. No, his grandmother. This stuff is crazy, man. This boy here. And it definitely won't no brother. He don't even say, that's not even his vocabulary now. Brother. I'm sorry, brother. He got a up top accent, like he from New York. Brother. The other. It ain't the TH, it's the V. The other. Brother. The other brother. He's the other brother.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Let me calm down. Dude got me a little upset because I am black. My grandmother was on the cover of Jet magazine. You know what I'm saying? Like, her name Marilyn Campbell. You could Google that. So don't say this white boy. I ain't white. You know what I'm saying? I went through that all my life when I was younger. I was I was adopted. I've been in the slums before.
Oh, he about to tell his story. So listen, Biz, I don't even have to go over that live stream that you did today. Not saying you physically did that live stream today. When I say today, I'm talking about present time. I ain't gotta go over that. You about to tell your story now. So we already know your grandma was in Jet magazine. Now you about to tell everybody you was adopted. You about to tell your story. Why you got all this anguish, this visceral, this anger all in your heart? Your childhood. Oh, he about to tell his story, y'all. Listen, when I really came across this video, I said, this is the one. And there's other videos that I'm definitely going to go over. But this one, oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Yeah, we're going to go over this one, buddy. Oh, you told your story. It's like, it's really about to, you about to tell your story. It's about to go down. You're like, you about to go in your bag. So, yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and tell your story, buddy. What you want us to know? Okay, we know you. We know about your grandma. We know you adopted. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tell your stuff. Tell your story. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Tell your story, buddy.
So don't say this white boy. I ain't white. You know what I'm saying? I went through that all my life when I was younger. I was raised by, I was adopted. I've been in the slums before. You know, I used to sleep on the cars when I was 13 and 14. I've been through a lot of stuff before. You know, I used to sleep on the cars when I was 13 and 14. I've been through a lot of stuff. And I see the game these dudes is playing. If anybody that can't understand that these dudes is cornballs, they lost, man.
Did this boy say he used to sleep under cars? Let me make sure I heard him right.
When I was 13 and 14, I've been through a lot of stuff. And I see the game these dudes is playing. If anybody for adopted, I've been in the slums before. You know, I used to sleep on the cars when I was 13 and 14. I've been through a lot of stuff. And I see the game these dudes is playing. If anybody that can't understand that these dudes is cornballs, they lost, man.
Oh, yeah. You definitely a street urchin. And I called you a street urchin for jokes because of the information you volunteered. But now to know you slept under cars too, you was literally a street urchin. That's why you talk the way you talk. That's why you walk the way you walk. You are a street urchin. You slept under cars, dude. You are. Listen, man. You could have got caught up in street sweeps. You feared street sweeps. You were scared. Like, you slept under cars? And then get up here and talk the way you do. You slept under cars, dude. Right. So, and that's another point, Zenobia. So you make the point to say you're the grandson of a Jet magazine model, but then follow up and say you slept under cars. So your grandma being a model had nothing to do with you. You were sleeping on the cars. Y'all, right. Another colonizing tactic. Taking struggle and trying to identify with black experience. I'm just like you. I slept on the cars. I was adopted. Look. It's naps on my record. Look. I got naps on my record. Look. See? I got naps on my record. Oh, oh, boy. Boy. This boy said he got naps on his record.
I was 13 and 14. I've been through a lot of stuff. and I see the game these dudes is playing. If anybody that can't understand that these dudes is cornballs, they lost, man. They straight up lost. These dudes talk about weird stuff. Oh, he doing this. Yo, I heard this dude, right? Because his other channel, I forgot to unsubscribe to that. He in there trying to snitch on somebody, talking about, man, look, I'm not even going to that. These kids and these people need to understand that their parents is a major problem. This is the problem. If you research most of these dudes that acting like this, they have 2 parents in the house. We need to adjust that. We need to close this financial gap, and we need to start building businesses. And we need to start doing the coding and trading, teaching our kids this stuff so we can get away from this nonsense. But you know, I just gotta teach, and we need to start. We need to adjust that. We need to close this financial gap. Parents in the house. If you research most of these dudes, is a major problem. This is the problem. If you research most of these dudes that acting like this, they have 2 parents in the house. We need to adjust that. We need to close this financial gap, and we need to start building businesses. And we need to start doing the coding and trading.
Listen, y'all, I'm trying to make sure I'm hearing this right. Did this dude just literally say that the problem with people is that they have both parents in the household? What is he saying? Like, let me make sure I'm hearing this right, y'all. Let me make sure I'm hearing this right. Let me make sure I'm hearing this right. Hold on.
2 parents in the house. If stand these kids, and I'm not even going to that. You want somebody talking about, man, look, I'm not even going to that. These kids and these people need to understand that their parents is a major problem. This is the problem. If you research most of these dudes that acting like this, they have 2 parents in the house. We need to adjust that. We need to close this financial gap, and we need to start building businesses. And we need to start doing the coding and trading, teaching our kids this stuff so we can get away from this nonsense. But you know, I just got a lot to say about a lot of things. Like
Yo, what the fuck is he talking about? Y'all, come on, man. Wait a minute, man. That boy said a whole lot of nothing. Star, what's going on? Factuals? Like, what? Shh. Hold on, y'all. Let me run this back. Hold on.
These kids and these people need to understand that their parents is a major problem. This is the problem. If you research most of these dudes that acting like this, they have 2 parents in the house. We need to adjust that. We need to close this financial gap, and we need to start building businesses. And we need to start doing the coding and trading, teaching our kids this stuff so we can get away from this nonsense. But
yeah, this boy is stupid. And remember, while he's up here saying all this, what he's saying, he's on a sexual offenders registry. He's on a sexual offenders registry at the time. Right now. On this particular video, he's still up there, but don't nobody know it. There's a whole sexual offender in this video right here. Telling a public figure that obviously is oblivious in his audience that it's bad for people to have a 2-parent household. What is he talking about? And says that won't help close a financial gap. But that's every reason to have a 2-parent household. That's 2 incomes. Oh, to build a business. What? Like, he don't know nobody's family situations. He don't even know about family. He don't know what it takes to be a family. This dude, just a few sentences before that, just said he was adopted and he slept under cars. What does he know about family? This is a street urchin. Just talking. Trading and coding and trade. I'm so damn tired of hearing that. That's so damn stupid. Because the people that's doing it is doing it. They not talking about it. They doing it. They putting 2 things together, trading and coding, 2 different things together. This is crazy, man. This boy here, man. Boy here, man. Mm. This boy slept under cars, y'all.
Close this financial gap, and we need to start building businesses, and we need to start doing the coding and trading, teaching our kids this stuff so we can get away from this nonsense. But you know, I just got a lot to say about a lot of things. Like they try to take our land from us. This America is not, it's deep, man, you know, but I see the way that the America is things. Like they try to take our land from us. This America is not, it's deep, man, you know, but I see the way that the thing going. Hey, bro, my son won the tournament. The way that the thing going. It's deep, man, you know, but I take our land from us. This America is not, we could get away from this nonsense. But, you know, I just got a lot to say about a lot of things. Like they try to take our land from us. This America is not, it's deep, man, you know, but I see the way that the thing going. Hey, bro, my son won the tournament, man. They won the championship. I'm about to calm down because this stuff get me.
Yeah, that's what I'm finna tell you, bro. Don't let.
Like I just have a lot to say about that. They trying to take the land from us, bruh. It's deep. Like I just had to say a lot about that. And yeah, my son just won a championship, and it's just a lot. And yeah, and he got some country hick. Yeah. Calm down, bro. It's a lot. What? Yeah, I definitely knew I had to react to this one. Yeah, I had to react to this video. Oh, boy. Boy. This boy here. Oh, boy. Mm, mm, mm. Let them talk long enough. And keep in mind, y'all, this dude on the sexual offenders registry while he talking right here. This dude a whole sexual offender while he talking right here, y'all. Call himself giving game. Giving gems. And he a whole sex offender in this video. People don't even know what they listening to. They listening to a whole sexual offender. Damn. Mm, mm, mm.
It's deep, man. You know, but I land from us. This I just say about a lot of things. Like they try to take our land from us. This America is not. It's deep, man. You know, but I see the way the thing going. Hey, bro, my son won the tournament, man. They won the championship. I'm about to calm down because this stuff get me.
Yeah, that's what I'm finna tell you, bro. Don't let it.
Yeah, bro. My bad. I misinterpreted what you said, dude.
Yeah,
you know,
bro. We
bad.
come in all shapes and sizes, bro, and that's why.
My bad for jumping that gun. It was just I thought it was weird because we were talking about something else, and I heard you say that.
I was in there. I didn't even know I was on the screen. I'm like, man, fuck these niggas. Man, come on, man.
Okay.
That's
I
what
get you.
I wasn't talking about. None of y'all on the panel. I salute Kwame Brown, man. I love everything he's saying, and they getting him off of that because they can't. I salute Kwame Brown, man. I love everything he's saying, and they getting him off of that. On the panel, I salute Kwame Brown, man. I love everything he's saying, and they getting him off of that because they keep.
Oh, man. This dude here, boy. Oh, man. Digital footprints, man. Boy. My son just won a championship, and man, I'm just. And here goes somebody. Yeah, calm down, man. Calm down, yeah. So now he gonna go full Karen. So you do that, you go on that whole tangent to prove you black, but still use Karen tactics? Because you absolutely said nothing. You didn't say anything. Fast forward, this the same guy that's trying to sell Bitcoin now and don't even have a Bitcoin. Oh, boy.
I salute Kwame Brown, man. I love everything he's saying, and they getting him off of that because they keep babbling. And that joint is crazy. I'm like, bruh, if anybody, whoever, like the lady, I don't want to call no name. She just was in here talking about trying to drill this man about something that they talking about. I'm like, lady, you blind because you keep super chatting this dude. Like, come on, man.
But some people are still learning, though. You know what I'm saying? They trying to figure it out, but they still trying to learn. They don't really know where the truth coming from.
Bro, Kwame Brown don't jump on nobody's neck unless they talk about him. That's why he even came to the internet. I ain't never seen that man come out his mouth sideways against nobody. I love Kwame. I don't want to disrespect this panel, but I seen that man come out his mouth sideways against nobody. I love Kwame. I don't want to disrespect this panel. But I'm just saying, man, that's the only reason they keep doing this nonsense and driving everybody up here crazy. And I'm in the room like, bruh, again, yo, we still giving these dudes attention, man. To hell with these dudes. But that's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bruh, maybe we could you know, talk about something else. But that's just my passion, man. I'm tired. Like, I be trying to help my friends build wealth. I be trying to help. They don't listen because they so busy want to run to the street, buy Jordans. It's like a lot of things going on. And I know one man can't save the world, right? And he gotta respond to some of this stuff. But bruh, the kid, yo.
Y'all hit this dude. Says the what is he? 5'3"? All on camera, showing Jordans. That's all he be showing. Jordans, shoes. That's what he do. He be trying to help his friends find wealth. This is a fanboy. So much of a fanboy, he don't know what he's saying. He just talking. This fanboy got airtime, and now this fanboy just talking. Because he hasn't made any points yet. He's just talking. This fanboy ain't made no points. None. What is he talking about? Really, y'all, what is he talking about? Mika, what's going on? Factuals. Yeah, and he didn't use that L word so many times in reference to another man. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. Y'all see how loosely he using the L word for another man? Like, pause. And I told y'all, this dude does nothing but display nothing but Skittles behavior. Y'all saw how this dude was gazing in that guy's eyes. But when you look at videos like that, that explains a lot. Digital footprints. This dude was a whole sexual offender right here, y'all. And trying to tell other people what they should be doing when he on a list that people just don't mistakenly get on. Oh, you say you didn't get a notification? And that's crazy. YouTube be on some stuff, though. I think they got some bugs they still working out. But glad you pulled up, though. Definitely appreciate you pulling up. Zenobia said factuals. Yeah, man, this is crazy, man.
And he gotta respond to some of this stuff. But bruh, the kid, yo, why my son went to a carnival, right? He went on Friday. The day after that, the carnival got shot up in Woodbridge, Virginia. Bruh, a little 14-year-old girl got shot. Why? I bet you, if I go do some research, whoever shot him, daddy wasn't in the house. Mama wasn't in the house. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they brought the government in the house. Mama wasn't. If I go do some research, whoever shot him, why? Carnival got shot up in Woodbridge, Virginia. Bruh, a little 14-year-old girl got shot. Why? I bet you, if I go do some research, whoever shot him, daddy wasn't in the house. Mama wasn't in the house. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they brought the government in here to divide the families, right? So now you ain't got no mothers and fathers in the house. That's why our kids out here running rampant. We need to do something about that. We need to teach our kids, yo, you need to get married. Back in the day, yeah, it was violence, but it was more of a home. So it was less division. They divide us with religion. They divide us with Democrat politicians. They divide us with all this stuff. We need to unite.
Wow. All the things that this joker talk about now. He always talking about Trump. He definitely adopted, so he don't know anything about family. He don't know what family love is like. But yet he's on a video explaining to people how important it is. Something he's never ever had. This guy slept underneath cars, y'all. And again, associating black people with struggle. I guarantee if I do my research, the person that was doing the shooting didn't have a father at home, or didn't have both parents, or didn't have. But rewind, you just said having both parents in a home was a problem. And that people need to focus more on closing the financial gap. Opening businesses. This boy's stupid. And Mika, and don't know nothing about marriage either. Speaking on something he do not know about. And that's the worst thing anybody could do. Is speak on something they don't know about. That's why it's a whole bunch of, I just had a lot to say about that. And I could go into it, but I'm not. No, you're not going to go into the topics because you don't know what you're talking about. That's why. And he hyper. Like, why is you so hype? Boy, this boy is starstruck, y'all. First, we just seen Damn Diva percolating. And now we see him talking 1,000 words a minute. About to hyperventilate. These boys are starstruck, man. This is crazy. Nobody should be this obsessed. Nobody. Yeah, a lot of racist undertones. And he just letting them fly. Let's continue, man.
Violence, but it was more of a home. So it was less division. In the day, it was violence, but it was more of a home.
Why is he holding up a black power fist? I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm bliggity bliggity. I'm black, y'all. Why is he holding up a black power fist? What is wrong with this guy? So this was 2 years ago. Fast forward, this guy is doing the same exact thing. Trying to prove his blackness. Man.
Home. So it was less division. They divide us with religion, violence, but it was more of a home. Says, you need to get married. Back in the day, it was violence, but it was more of a home. So it was less division. They divide us with religion. They divide us with Democrat politicians. They divide us with all this stuff. We need to unify. And once we do that, maybe some of these detractors will wake up. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal opinion, man. And
no, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that because we focused on all the distractions that they put in front of us.
We need to unify. Y'all hear this creep? Y'all hear this monster? Y'all hear this savage? He talking about unification, y'all. when he is none of the sorts, never even seen it. Don't even know the first place to start for any type of unification. We need to unify, says the guy at this present moment on this video, a sexual offender. Damn. Y'all, this guy just said he was adopted. He slept under cars. He don't know anything about family. He don't know any. This guy don't know any about any of the things that he's speaking about right now. He just talking. He don't know nothing about nothing he's speaking about right now. That's what's crazy about this whole ordeal. He don't know what he's talking about right now. Zenobia said factuals. And then you got a person, a public figure that's agreeing with it because he don't know no better. Fast forward, he telling his audience, he's tying his business into what this guy got going on. Well, we clearly can see he don't even know what the hell he talking about. And we know about his dark past now. See, he said all this because nobody knew who he was. And it was still active. Now that the dust is cleared and people can see who he is and know what type of person he is just by what he says and how he carries himself, you still have this public figure still tying his business into a monster like that. And just having people wanting to be affiliated with just this monster right here. Not just a public figure, just people in general want to have some type of affiliation with a monster like this. It says a lot about the person. And again, I'll say it again. If I ever see that, the shout out from shout outs to, or I rock with XYZ, or I do XYZ. Yeah, that's your business and that's your prerogative. But I would never take you serious and I would never respect you. Point blank, period. I'll never respect you. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do. That's fine. Do whatever. Yeah, that's your prerogative to rock with whoever you rock with, for sure. We all got our own minds. We all got our free will. But just know what you won't ever see is me shouting out a creep like this. A monster. Yeah, I'll hit you with a uptight stuff. But just know I will never rock with you. Especially knowing the vile things that this dude has in his background. And you willingly putting it out for public consumption that you affiliated or you rock with. What? Nah. Never happening. Never happening.
I definitely agree with that because we focused on all the distractions that they put in front of us instead of focusing on the things that we actually need to focus on, which is food shortages and who are we going to be able to connect with, you know, if we run out of water. Do we know somebody that has a well? Do we know somebody that can help protect us? Like, we are not even focused on something really going on in America like it goes on in other countries. We've gotten so safe. It's people, I talk to people all the time. They're like, oh my God, I don't want a gun because guns hurt people. No, the lack of knowledge of that gun will hurt somebody and hurt you. So just go and learn about this gun and study it, because you're going to need it at some point. We're definitely going to need it. It's headed that first solo work men. They're going to
protect the women and children.
Right. They're going to attack these women at these supermarkets that's alone, that has buggies full of food with two and three kids with them. They're not going to be able to protect that food, if it is any food. So we got to start thinking about what's really going on.
But guess what I did? I took her to court, bro. Mother, me and her not together.
Really going on.
Bro, I'm a proud father, right? My baby mother, me and her not together. But guess what I did? I took her to court, bro. I took her to court and I told the judge, because you know why? When I was younger, I was adopted by, you see the man came in here and told me I was white, right? My two parents, they my parents, Mr. and Mrs. West, right? I was in adopted. My grandmother, I told you, she was on Jet magazine. She thought her money would do good. So she paid for me to go live somewhere else. And I had to go to school with this, right? With that sink. So I've been through that. My whole hood know who I am because they call me white boy. See, I'm the only one look like this. So that's because my father's Spanish. But so I'm a little kid.
Boy, this boy gonna tell his story. He definitely gonna tell his story. So he said he been going through it all his life, being called white boy. That's what they call him in the hood, white boy, because he the only one that look like that. So that's why he spends endless amounts of hours on YouTube trying to prove his blackness. Because all the black people was calling him white boy when he was a street urchin. Oh, boy. Definitely just admitted he not black. His pop Spanish. He still ain't mentioned no trace of being black. I'll run it back. But you're right, Ahmed. He definitely admitted that. Young Riaz, what's up, man? What's going on, Young Riaz? This crazy, man.
Somewhere else. And I had to go to school with this, do good. So she paid me. I was in adopted. My grandmother, I told you, she was on Jet magazine. She thought her money would do good. So she paid for me to go live somewhere else. And I had to go to school with this, right? With that sink. So I've been through that. My whole hood know who I am because they call me white boy. See, I'm the only one look like this. So that's because my father's Spanish. But so I'm a little kid like this. I'm having attitude, rebellion and stuff. But I praise God for my father and my mother, Mr. and Mrs. West. They put very, very good values in me. So when me and my kid's mother decided to split up, man, she tried to keep my kids from me, and I went to court. And I told the judge, hey, judge, you gotta do what you gotta do, because I need to be with my kids. And you know what, man? My baby mother, she never put me on child support. She allowed me to be, women, please listen to this. She allowed me to be a father, because that child support comes in and it divides. It divides, because no man want nobody taking money out his check. And that money you taking out his check, that divides me to be, never put me on. I need to be with my judge, man. She's in me. My father and my attitude, rebellion and stuff. But I pray, I'm a little kid like this. I'm having attitude, rebellion and stuff. But I praise God for my father and my mother, Mr. and Mrs. West. They put very, very good values in me. So
what values? And you still got a piss poor attitude a lot of rebellion. And what values? You have no morals, no values. What was instilled in you? You don't have none of the things that you're speaking about. Again, speaking about things he know nothing about. He just saying stuff. Because fast forward and you listen to what he says today, he speaks as if he don't have any values, any morals, any humility. Digital footprints, y'all. And again, while he's saying all this, he's on the list. Man, this boy up here telling his story. Yeah, it's a lot of questions. Like, how'd you end up in an adoption agency if you had all this love like you claimed that you had? This boy up here telling his story. Oh man, this boy really telling his story.
And my mother, Mr. and Mrs. West, they put very, very good values in me. So when me and my kid's mother decided to split up, man, she tried to keep my kids from me, and I went to court. And I told the judge, hey, judge, you gotta do what you gotta do, because I need to be with my kids. And you know what, man? My baby mother, she never put me on child support. She allowed me to be, women, please listen to this. She allowed me to be a father, because that child support comes in and it divides. It divides, because no man want nobody taking money out his check. And that money you taking out his check, that could be for that man. Bro, I take my kids to Disney World. But if that woman would put that child support law on me, I couldn't be this father for my kids. So it's both. You know, it's both. And now my son, he on the honor roll. He not just an athlete. My daughter, she don't even get a B. I don't know what's wrong with her. I'm like, baby, you could get a B. Jesus Christ, you getting all A's.
No, she'll get all of A's.
Yeah, but that's crazy. She plays sports too, but my son is 15. He in high school. So he doing his thing. He's starting point guard. He was starting last year at point guard. Now his breakout year. And I see the chat, people say, oh, he crazy. He want Kwame to come to. I'm like, bro, I don't want Kwame to come for me. I don't got no YouTube channel. I want my son. I love my son. If my son saw that man in there, he probably go score 30 points that game.
Right.
What's going on? As God is my witness. Factuals. Appreciate you just tuning in. Now he talking about his children. And now he's saying, yeah, the chat saying he's crazy. He want Kwame to go to my games. And listen, he said he didn't have a YouTube channel at this time either, y'all. So this is very early before he had the channel where he started. So you see where his channel is now, right? And you see the content that's on his channel today, right? So this was before he even had a YouTube channel, y'all. This was before he had a YouTube channel. So now these days he has a YouTube channel where he's selling a Bitcoin and don't have a Bitcoin. And then the next live stream might be about black content creators and how dumb they are and how they should be listening to him. And the only reason they're not successful because they're not listening to him. This live stream 2 years ago, he talking about his children, putting all that business out, useless information. We don't need that information. Telling us things we didn't know we needed to hear. And now I'm saying that if his son saw Kwame Brown arrive to the gym that he playing in, he would have scored 30. Boy, this is a goddamn fanboy. He would have just saw him and be like, oh yeah, I'm going for 30. Kwame in here. Shh. Mm. This is crazy, man.
I'm like, bro, I don't want Kwame to come for me. I don't got no YouTube channel. I want my son. I love my son. If my son saw that man in there, he probably go score 30 points that game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not pushing him to come because he gonna see my son. My son gonna keep working. But I go off on tangents.
But
listen,
listen, I want to expound on what you said with the ladies real quick. Oh, hold on. You good? I want to expound on what you said with the ladies. Like I don't think they understood what you were saying. Like they don't get that if they take the money out your check just for them and to pay their rent or whatever else, you said you couldn't be the father that you are. You take your kids to Disneyland, you do activities with them, meaning that the money that they're not taking, you're still able to have father-son time with your son and your daughter and spend that money on them. But if she takes the money, you can no longer, hey, with the money coming out the check, I hear a lot of men tell their kid when that kid come and ask them for something, hell, go ask your mama. I'm paying child support, go ask your mama. But what happens is the child support never really hits the child in a lot of these situations. It goes to the rent, it goes to whatever the mama wants and needs. So that child is still expecting something from that father, but that father can't financially afford it now because he's doing this financial thing like he's supposed to do, which is pay child support. See what I'm saying? So it's a give and take. If some of these women understood what you just said, that would make that relationship with the kids a whole lot better.
And then the man would be there. You don't have to necessarily be with him, but like I was said last time, if you pick the right one, you don't have to worry about this. But I was young. Me and my kid, she moved on, but she didn't require money to move on. And once she moved on without my money, you know. And then that allowed me to take my kids to Busch Gardens. When my son pull up, when I pull up to pick my son up, I don't gotta be in no Uber. You know, I got a car. You know what I'm saying? When look, I got a house. They got their own rooms in my house. If that woman would take my money, I wouldn't be able to do this. And then what? A kid don't want to look at their dad. Every time you come to their dad, they like, I don't got it. It make the man feel less of a man. He don't want to be around. And that is the game.
Yep.
That is the game they put on us with this division I'm talking about. They divided the household up when they did that. When they made it, child support been around for a while, but if you look, the celebrity, let's take a celebrity. Kwame ain't no celebrity. Let's take a regular celebrity. When they get a child, right?
They still treat me like it.
Next regular celebrity. When they get a child, right? Kwame ain't no celebrity. Let's take a regular celebrity. When they get when they get a child, right?
They still treat me like it.
Next thing, yeah, that's crazy. But you know, cause you're a popular dude, man. But once you get a child in a celebrity.
What? How you gonna say the guy ain't a celebrity, but then say he's a popular person? That's a celebrity. That's the celebrity. His celebrity is from the NBA. That's what makes him a celebrity. That's what makes him a public figure. That's how you know him. Now, you probably seen him on like NBA games, NBA video games. That's the celebrity. And again, he's not a celebrity. But you're sitting up here starstruck. Boy, these boys say anything, man. This is crazy, man. I mean, definitely at a lower level, but he still has some type of notoriety. You know, he made it to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And making it to that particular plateau at a professional level, you know, you get some type of celebrity because the NBA is an organization that has professional athletes in it that are celebrities at different levels of fame. You know, you got stars, you got superstars, and then you got players. You got players, you got stars, and you got superstars. Yeah, again, right. Because, I mean, you can see it now. You know, he definitely wanted his celebrity. Yeah, definitely. But definitely is levels to the celebrity, of course. You know, you got players. You got just people. You got professionals that's just players in the league. And then you got stars of the league. And then you got superstars of the league. Like, we definitely know the superstars of the NBA. Oh yeah, definitely YouTube did. YouTube definitely did, for sure. He know that. You know, he would I think he would definitely admit that, you know, YouTube is where he got his newfound fame. For sure.
But you know, cause you're a popular dude, man. But once you get a child and a celebrity, they taking $20,000-$30,000 for a kid, and then these women are watching this. You know, they're watching the Cardi B's of the world, and they don't have no stable foundation in the household, and that's why. Cause the women like, oh, I could just take his money, and then it's like a meal ticket. When I see a girl get pregnant and she don't have a husband, people like, congratulations, throwing a baby shower. I'm like, bruh, who gonna suffer here? You gonna get welfare food stamps. The man gonna be out back, and then now the kid don't want nothing to do with the father because the father ain't got no money, right? Fact. And then now the father don't want nothing to do with the kids, and now here you go, hoodlums running around shooting up the place.
The cycle continues.
Don't want nothing to do with the kids, and now here you go, hoodlums running around shooting up the place.
The cycle continues.
Damn, now he calling black children hoodlums. Hoodlums shooting up the building. More racist undertones. Wow. Hoodlums. That's a term you don't hear every day. Hoodlums. Riff Raff. Boy, that colonizer blood is strong with you, man. Hoodlums. Damn. He called black children hoodlums, y'all. And he talking about when black women celebrate with baby showers, and he's sitting up here, yeah, my baby mom, my child's mom. He's saying that the whole time. He talking. Not married to her. Boy, boy, boy. Not hoodlums. Shh.
And now the father don't want nothing to do with the kids, and now here you go, hoodlums running around shooting up the place.
The cycle continues, and if
we gotta stop that, we gotta stop that.
If they would just leave the court system out of their business, and if guys would just say, hey, look, we having a baby, I can give you something, but a lot of these situations where these kids are born is to save these some of these girls, these young girls. In my hometown specifically, when they don't know what they want to do in life, they just go have a kid because it knows it gives them an identity. It gives them a group. They are a single mother. And once you belong to this single mother group, you get free stuff. So a lot of these young girls are just going to get the free stuff.
Yes, and I wish we could change that, brother. I wish we could change that. I know I'm just one man, right? And I try to teach my daughter, right? Don't you be picking no dude that look like no rapper. You need to pick some dude that got a job, like. Don't you be picking no man, right? And I try to teach my daughter. I wish we could change that. I know I'm just one man, right? And I try to teach my daughter, right? Don't you be picking no dude that look like no rapper. You need to pick some dude that got a job. Like, I'm not putting it all on the men or on the women. It's both, because I don't want the women to feel like I'm attacking them, because I know how women get, and I don't want the men to feel like I'm attacking them. That's why you got to pick your partner wisely. How about, hey, if he ain't got no job, he can't get no cookie. What's up with that? That's wisely. How about, hey, if he ain't got no job, he can't get no cookie. What's up?
Wow. He told his daughter, don't get no guy that looks like a rapper. Fast forward, he putting watches in cameras. He wearing jewelry. He wearing Cartiers. Allegedly, they was Cartiers. He got allegedly bust down watches. Well, we know that ain't really bust down, but trying to be a rapper. But here we hear him in this video saying that he's telling his daughter to stay away from guys that appear to look that way. Now, a few sentences later, telling black women, if the guy don't got no job, he shouldn't get no cookie. And it's funny he used cookie. Why would he use the word cookie? That should have been the last word. That really should have been the last word he used, cookie. When in this video, he's a cookie crook. The whole time. This whole time, he a cookie crook. He said he a psychic. That's funny. Hit that man with the okie doke. Straight up hit that man with the okie doke. He hit him with all the positive black buzzwords too. He was just eating it up. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. Man, this is crazy, man.
Women feel like I'm attacking them because I know how women get, and I don't want the men to feel like I'm attacking them. That's why you got to pick your partner wisely. How about, hey, if he ain't got no job, he can't get no cookie. What's up with that? That start there, and then let him be a bad dude and all that. But at least make him have a job. Maybe these boys get up off the corner, because I know what we cut
Hey, my brother.
here. Yo,
I got a question for you, if you don't mind me asking.
oh yeah. I'm sorry, bro.
How old your daughter is?
My daughter's 12.
Okay, she's a little older. My oldest is 7. What I tell her, what I try to do is show her so much love.
And I don't know who this guy is talking as asking him questions, but to know that at this present moment, this dude was actively on the list and you telling him how old your daughter is and stuff, man, that should have been the last thing you should have did. And why are you even volunteering that kind of information to a complete stranger? Do you hear what he's saying? There's no sense of urgency right here. Like, Nah, I think it's some other guy on the panel with them. Cause I don't think it's is. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think it's is.
Tell her what I try to do is.
No, it's not is. It's somebody on the panel.
Show her so. Okay, she's a little older. My oldest is 12.
My daughter's 12.
Okay, she's a little older. My oldest is 7. What I tell her, what I try to do is show her so much love, and teach her the game early. Like stuff that I know that I ain't started learning until I was like 12, 13 years old. Teaching it to her now, telling her I know you might not understand it. And I heard from a wise man one time. He said, you give your daughter so much love that when she gets old and she gets ready to get married and start dating, she gonna look for that man to give her as much love as her father. So keep doing. If you giving her that good love and you taking care of her, you ain't got nothing to worry about, my brother. You good to go. She gonna take all the game you giving her, all the love you giving her, and the direction that you giving her. She gonna be good to go. I promise you that.
That's one of my biggest fears, because I know how the social media, this right here, they gonna see. If you go on Instagram, you don't get no likes if you ain't got that pose, if you ain't showing this, if you ain't bent over, and then they grow up. And then guess who ain't in the house? The daddy ain't in the house to say, hey girl, what you doing with that on? Take that off. Like my daughter, you could go look on my Instagram, hey girl, what you doing with that on? Take that off. Like my
Crazy choice of words to use right there. Knowing that this dude was active on the list. That's a crazy choice of words to use. This is crazy. And it puts a lot of things into perspective now to know what you know. You know what I'm saying? Like to know that this dude was actively on the list. Talking like this. It's like, yeah, this video is definitely telling. Definitely telling. Right. He definitely said his daughter was 7. The other guy.
House. The daddy ain't in the house to say, hey girl, what you doing with that on? Take that off. Like my daughter, you could go look on my Instagram. I don't care because I ain't scared of none of you dudes. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no YouTube channel. My daughter don't wear nothing tight. What are you advertising? What are you advertising? That's just me. They say, oh, we want to feel sexy. I say, yo, I'm a man. I ain't even looking at your face when you wear that stuff. You see, I'm not knocking nobody because AK looking at your face. Hey, oh, we want to feel sexy. You advertising. What? I don't got no YouTube. Look on my Instagram. I don't care because I ain't with that on. Take that off. Like my daughter, you could go look on my Instagram. I don't care because I ain't scared of none of you dudes. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no YouTube channel. My daughter don't wear nothing tight. What are you advertising?
Now the motherfucker up here promoting the Instagram. He telling people to go find what his life like. Placing his daughter in the forefront. Like, let's look how sick his mind is, y'all. Yeah, my daughter, she don't wear nothing tight. What are you talking about? Yeah, y'all can go on my Instagram. I don't have a YouTube. I ain't scared of none of you dudes. Again, a chump. Always got to say what they ain't scared of, but be scary as hell the whole time. Because if you ain't scared, why you got to say you ain't scared? And what you scared of? That's what tell people that you scared. This is some sick stuff, man. Man, this is, man. This is terrible, man. This is absolutely terrible, man. Wow. This is absolutely terrible.
Daughter, you could go look on my Instagram. I don't care because I ain't scared of none of you dudes. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no YouTube channel. My daughter don't wear nothing tight. What are you advertising? What are you advertising? That's just.
And I just thought about it too. He said go to his Instagram because he don't have no YouTube channel. Now he has a YouTube channel present day and posts his children up there. Post his daughter up there. Be putting videos up there. Even be in cars with his daughter on live streams, on panels, talking to other people, trying to be disrespectful, and people disrespecting him in front of his daughter, y'all. He don't have no respect for a family because he never had love from a family. This guy was adopted. He don't know what family love is. He don't know the first thing. He used loved ones as trophies. This guy used loved ones as trophies. He think these are accolades because his loved ones are setting the bar for their own life. How they set the bar for their lives is how their lives are going to go. Their journeys, the paths they're going to take. You still who you are. You still that filthy rat sleeping on the car still. That'll never experience family love. That's going to always have anger and rebellion. These your words. You done told your story. You done gave us the origin of Biz 101. And at this point, quite frankly, it's content. Right. And then why would you say that, yo? You saying your daughter don't wear nothing tight and then say you're a man, you ain't even looking. Why are you even making that kind of comment when it comes to your loved one? This dude is sick, y'all. This is a twisted individual.
My daughter don't wear nothing tight. What are you advertising? What are you advertising? That's just me. They say, oh, we want to feel sexy. I say, yo, I'm a man. I ain't even looking at your face when you wear that stuff. You see, I'm not knocking nobody because AK bad and it's another girl in here. I don't want to keep calling these girls names because I don't want them to feel. But bro, I be like, damn, I don't even know these girls. And I'm like, damn, it's because of how they, but that's not their fault. It's just social media. You know what I'm saying? So I'm scared of my daughter don't wear nothing tight. She don't.
So now he's calling out women in the audience that he's attracted to, but blames social media for his attraction, and he don't want his daughter to be looked at in that manner because of social media by other men. Listen to this guy, y'all. This is, man. And this was 2 years ago when he was actively on the list. You got people shouting him out, trying to do business with him. And the whole time, he a rat. He done slept on the cars. Man, that say a lot about the person. I tell you that much.
Social media. You know what I'm saying? So I'm scared of my daughter don't wear nothing tight. She don't. If I see her and my baby mother, I salute to my baby mother. She allows me to be a dad, man. And you know, and that's something we missing as a community. And they attacking us with that, man. And they dividing us with all of these weapons is dividing us. And that's how you conquer people, when you divide them. So, you know, I'm long-winded, man. I got another day. I ain't mean to disrespect not one person up here, especially Kwame Brown. But I just feel like, man, the more you keep.
And then he just say he took her to court. Now he got the utmost respect for her because she let him be a father. But he just said he take her to court. Well, he took her to court. Didn't he just say that? And black women, listen to me carefully. You shouldn't put men on child support because that takes money from them. Won't he just saying all that? This boy up here just talking.
Especially Kwame Brown, but I just feel like, man, the more you keep going at them, they gonna keep it up because they like. I heard them say Kwame Brown, the gift that keep on giving. Like, bruh, fuck out of here, man. Stop talking to me. That's what I be saying. But this ain't my shit. This ain't my platform or nothing. But, bruh, I'm just passionate, man. I wish I could save the world, but I can't, man. And only thing I can tell you guys to do is invest.
He wish he could save the world, quotes the active offender on the list at this time. He wish he could save the world, even though he's definitely a part of the world's problems. But he wish he could save the world, y'all. A wolf in sheep's clothing. He wish he could save the world, y'all, while he was actively on the list at this time. Oh boy, this is, and as far as the gift that keeps on giving, you are too, because we got digital footprints like this to play back and show that you are everything that people found out you to be. Because we got videos like this now where we can look back and be like, well, damn, dude was saying all that as an active offender on a list. To fast forward and say, damn, that dude was everything they said he was, and then some. Let's continue.
Man, I wish I could save the world, but I can't, man. And only thing I can tell you guys to do is invest, build wealth, change the gap, pick your wife, pick your husband, close them legs, watch how you slinging that thing, because that thing is powerful. You make life, and then you got to take care of it.
Whoa. Says a guy that's not married in this video. You're not even married. You referring to your lady or ex-lady as your child's mother. You're not even married in this video. And you telling other women to keep their legs closed when you was the one opening them and forcing yourself. You giving all this advice when you was being a forceful person. Not just once, but twice. Because when you do that, you create life, and then life doesn't ask to be here. And man, shut up. Again, you don't know anything about family. You don't know anything about family because you never had any. And there's still gaps in your story because you keep mentioning how grandmother was a Jet magazine model, but somehow you still ended up sleeping under cars and still having anger and rebellion in your heart that you pretty much carried throughout your life. So there's parts that's missing. This video right here is just truly unbelievable. But that's the power in digital footprints.
Watch how you slinging that thing, because that thing is powerful. You make life, and then you got to take care of it. So that's just my piece. That's just my piece. It's both ways, bro. It's both ways. Because the women follow the man just like the man followed the woman. You know, if the man didn't just see everything and go attack, the woman may change up. You know, like I don't even have a girl right now because you can't find one. You got a lot of good, decent women in your chat. I've always typed it. You can't have them. Can't find one. The woman may change up. You know. Like, I don't even have a girl right now because you can't find one. The woman may change up, you know? Like, I don't even have a girl right now because you can't find one. You got a lot of good, decent women in your chat. I've always typed it. You can't have them all, KB. You can't have them all.
Look. Look. It's all on his record. Video documentation. Look, I ain't got a girl right now. And you got a lot of them in your chat. And I say, you can't have all of them, Kwame. You can't. And the whole time, this is an active offender on a list. A predator. It's a predator, y'all. This is a bona fide predator. Oh, you say he watching now? He probably is. Oh, man, somebody done dug this video up. Yeah, absolutely. Because videos like this give context. He ain't got no woman. Well, we knew you didn't have no woman. How you done sat up here on this live stream when it happened, telling another man how much you love him. Can't have no woman. You're a weirdo. That displays Skittles behavior. So you saying that won't no surprise. The women in that chat, I'm pretty sure that they knew that. You ain't have no woman. You telling people like they would have been surprised. What? You don't? What? Motherfucker, they already knew you didn't. They on the other side of their computer screen like, oh, we already knew that. He just confirmed it. This is crazy, man. Unbelievable.
This type of, you can't have them all, KB. You can't have them all. Because whoever listen to your chat, you got morals.
Yeah.
When they over on the other channel, you know that's the ghetto girls. That's the gangster girl. I like a little. When they over on the other channel, you know that's the ghetto girls. That's the gangster girl. I like a little ghetto. I love the ladies in the chat.
Hey, you said
more racist undertones. Why you gotta associate black women with being ghetto girls, gangster girls? Not all black women are gangster girls and ghetto girls. This boy, he just can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Ghetto girls, gangster girls. Calling black children hoodlums. Damn, this boy just don't stop. Damn. Boy, this video. Yeah. Factuals. Zenobia. He just don't stop. He don't.
Girls. That's the gangster girl. I like a little ghetto. When they over on the other channel, you know that's the ghetto girls. That's the gangster girl. I like a little ghetto. I love the ladies in the chat.
Hey, you said. Hey, you just said something then, my brother. You said something.
over here pimping.
When you, yeah, but you know that's fun and games. Carcino a stand-up man. I bet you if he had children, he would take care of his kids.
Cino, what's all this shit he done said to my phone? Oh, Lord, Gil, you have been a busy boy, Gilbert. Oh, my goodness.
That one right there, he got a name. You can talk
this boy got a mental issue.
Hey, the guy that's acting like your scoring ex-girlfriend, he going in too.
Yeah, that one right there got a name. You can talk about him all day long. But that other broke dude, man, don't get that dude no more fire.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say his name, but he know what I'm talking about.
He broke, man. He in there talking about snitching on people, man. You should see him. I'm like,
No,
what?
I'm talking about the one that came on my channel the other night off his high horse. He came all the way down to the tiny platform. And he can't keep the man's name out of his mouth. This is a year later, drama, bro. Man. You still hurt. Like, God damn, bro, you hurt.
Let me ask you something.
Yes,
Why
sir.
does Gilbert coming off his high horse keep worried about me trying to give me advice? Like, this is weird, man.
Oh, well, that dude, he think he better than you.
Yeah, I just got, but he keep worried. If he's so much better than me, go be better. Like,
I feel you.
I just got a bunch of text messages. This boy been texting all day.
Bro, they distracted you, my brother. They distracting you. Man.
Oh, yeah, get it, bro. If I had that much money,
me neither. I don't get it either.
Like, if I had that much money, why would I be worried about any other man? You're right. But I'm just saying, like, you would think you got 1,000 things to do. Like, you got a show you got to worry about. You got to take care of your kids. Like, how you got all this energy for one man?
This nigga is being a free consultant, telling me advice through Casino.
Like you need somebody advice,
a free consultant.
bro. And then they holler this bus life, bro. I always tell them I'd love to be a bus, man. That man made so much money playing the game. Man. I gotta get up and go to work every day, and I'm scared to lose my job. What are you talking about, bus?
Right.
Facts. Shit, I wish I was a bus where I could sit my ass on my trailer.
Yeah, I'll be a bus.
I wish I could sit on my trailer. On my tractor all day, and get on YouTube. Shit, I wish I was a bus.
Bro, I just cut my grass.
Oh my God, man. So now we hearing Damn Diva saying he wish he was a bus in a video. Now you hearing Pedalcoin 101 saying he wish he was a bus. And now you hearing Ear saying he wish he was a bus. He wish he could sit on his tractor all day. This video, boy. Hey man, these digital footprints be a motherfucker, boy. These boys up here saying they wish they could be bus. This is crazy, man. Why be a bus when you can be a star? Why be a bus when you can be a superstar? You should want to exceed beyond being a bus. Granted, if that's something that Kwame Brown aspired to be, or that was his level of success, because again, success is measured by the person. So if his idea of success was to just make the NBA play the time he played and be considered a bust, cool. But for other people who measures of success is different, why would you want to measure your success like the next person's measurements are? Like, you should want your measurements of success to be different. Why would you want to not have to exceed expectations and beyond, and not where one person sees their level of success? You will want to exceed that. But to say you want that level of success because to you that's success, that's crazy, man. Oh, I'm gonna definitely run it back, Zenobia. I'm running it back. Like Zenobia said, wow. Hey, God is my witness, laughing out loud. Damn, is you on video saying you wish you was a bus. I would never measure my success like somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? I would want to measure my own success, not around somebody else's success. I'm just speaking for me, you know. People can do what they want, but again, I'm just speaking for me. Oh, boy. Man. Yo, these old lives are definitely wild. Very wild.
I can sit my ass on my trailer.
Yeah, I'll be a bus.
I wish I could sit on my trailer. I wish I was
Talk about bus.
Man.
I gotta get up and go to work. I'd love to be a bus, man. bruh. And then they holler this bus life, bro. I always tell them I'd love to be a bus, man. That man made so much money playing the game. Man. I gotta get up and go to work every day, and I'm scared to lose my job. What are you talking about, bus?
Right.
Facts. Shit, I wish I was a bus where I could sit my ass on my trailer.
Yeah, I'll be a bus.
I wish I could sit on my trailer. I mean, on my tractor all day, you know, and get on YouTube. Shit, I wish I was a bus.
Bro, I just cut my grass today. I wish I could pay somebody to do it.
But
right.
Like this shit is sad at this point, yo. That's
I
crazy.
told my son, bro, you sit on the bench. I'm gonna be.
Them tractors ain't cheap either, boy. I just paid mine off. Them tractors ain't cheap.
Yeah, like this shit is sad at this point because
they ain't cheap. I said I got a backhoe. That they ain't cheap. They ain't cheap.
YouTube channel about building.
Oh, you talking about the backhoe to do the yard work?
Yeah. I do plumbing. So if I have like a water line or sewer line dig, I bring that in if it's a certain amount of feet or distance. But they ain't cheap though. So it's like stuff like that, man.
The only thing I don't like about the situation is that Gil is trying to prove himself by the dirty tactics that they do. Like, if they was to stop playing with my YouTube page and stop putting negative things out and stop having people lie on me, then the numbers would go crazy like they already are. But, you know, because he won't get his way or can't get his way, he's doing things behind the scenes, and it's like weird. Like texting me, worried about me, just go do you.
Well, he definitely don't say that no more. He let that phrase go, that YouTube messing with his numbers and stuff. He know his numbers are pretty much right where they are, you know, so he don't say that no more. Because again, a few years back, you know, his numbers, he was getting in the millions and stuff like that on live streams, but he definitely don't say that no more. Definitely don't say that no more. And like I said, it's about elevation, man. And again, you know, when you got something going on that's good, you want to always elevate. You want to always innovate. But people's measurements of success is different, man.
Bro, you done said that to that man 10 times.
Get his way, he's doing things behind the scenes, and it's like weird. Like texting me, worried about me, just go do you.
Bro, you done said that to that man 10 times.
Yeah, just go do you, man. Like everybody that ain't in the know, they keep saying he can't stop talking about Gil. This man will text anybody about me. Anybody. He need to do this, he need to do that. Like, I can put the text messages up, but it's just like, damn.
Oh, I see why. Because you got people that keep thinking.
Look at Carcino talking about Coco. Oh, my God. Wait, I'll be back.
Yeah, that's why you keep talking about it, because it's people just keep pounding. Yo,
oh, hold on, Ronald Jones. If you don't hurry up and hit the link, we finna block you, man.
Oh yeah, Ronald Jones. Yo. Yeah, that's why you keep talking about it, because it's people just keep pounding. Yo,
oh, hold on.
Pause. What are you talking about? Why are you even saying that? Why are you using that word? That's pause. Like, I'm not even about to repeat that. That's crazy. Why are you using those choice of words? Pause.
Oh, Ronald Jones. If you don't hurry up and hit the link, we finna block you, man.
Oh yeah, Ronald Jones, funny, man.
Hey, Casino using this joke as BLK.
Yeah. Coco, Lord.
He said, I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, Coco, yeah. Lord.
Cino be on it. I'll be jumping in his live too.
Yeah. I've been a fan of Casino for a while, man, before I even seen Kwame link with him. And when I seen Kwame link with him, I was like, that's a real dude already. Because he used to tell them stories. So you can tell he, you know.
And boy, do he tell stories. You don't know what kind of story you're going to hear from a Casino live stream, because that's all he do is tell stories. You just sit there and see an old man with a Georgetown Hoyas bulldog face tell stories. I mean, this dude, he looked like clay animation. He just tells stories. Like, we got AI now, and people that see him, they might think that's not a real person because all this AI going on. But no, everybody, that's really how he looks. He really has a Georgetown Hoyas bulldog face. And Iz said it right. That man don't do nothing but tell stories. He got a story for every celebrity in Hollywood. Let him tell it. Boy, do that boy tell stories. 1 minute he Casino, the next minute he one crack, which is Casino backwards. So when he does urban content, he's one crack. Yeah, we don't like that. That man said one crack. Damn. You tell he old.
That's a real dude already, because he used to tell them stories. So you can tell he, you know, he was a logical thinker.
And she said, Gil is proof money can't buy you happiness. Yeah, the man is just bored. Like, I went through that too. Like, when you're done playing, like, if you don't find something to do, if you don't find that peace, like, you could literally go crazy. Like, having money everybody's at work when you're home doing nothing. You know what I mean? Anybody in the business world, if you don't do business when you're done playing, they're at work. You got money, but what are you going to do? You just sitting in the house. If you don't take that money and do some business, you're going to be bored to the motherfucker.
Yep.
And so, you know, he's bored. That show like one time a week. So that's why even people...
You already got everything you want.
Yeah,
right. And there's only so much fucking you can do.
Right.
I heard people say he respond to everybody in the chat.
Of course he does. But listen, let's let all sports exclusive say something, because he been up here. Brother been so patient, ain't say nothing the whole time. So go ahead, brother, get it off.
Go ahead on. Salute y'all, man. I'm gonna jump in the chat. Salute my brothers.
Hey, I appreciate you, Kwame, for letting me vent, man. I ain't mean to do that, man.
No, you all good.
I respect you so much, man. I just don't want these people dogging you so much, and I don't want you to keep feeding into it, but I can't control no man actions, man. So, like, people dogging you so much.
No, you all good.
I respect you so much, man. I just don't want these people dogging you so much, and I don't want you to keep feeding into it, but I can't control no man actions, man. So, like they say we agree with everything. We don't agree with everything.
You don't agree with. Right.
But and then you were man enough not to kick me off. You let me vent, and I'll salute you for that, man. So I'll get off of here, let somebody else talk. We're going to have more bills, more conversation in the future. I salute you, salute the panel, salute the chat. Sorry about that, but
oh yeah, and one more thing, bro. Before you go, bro, I just want to make sure you know, bro. I ain't mean nothing about that. I just thought, you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of people come
I
up
get that all the time,
and they come up with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so
I get that all the time. I wouldn't even look.
I didn't hear you clearly. I just heard the word, so I was like, damn, is somebody coming up here to troll? You know what I'm saying? So that's my fault.
No, I mean, no, I don't disrespect this man. This man is powerful, man, with his message, man, and that's why I'm frustrated, because it's like they don't want to hear that That's why I
just heard the word, so I was like,
I get that all the time. I wouldn't even look.
I didn't hear you clearly. I just
damn, Ears done walked back what he said. You had it right the first time, Ears. He ain't black. You had it right the first time. He ain't black. And now he's telling you it's okay. I get that all the time. Listen to how I talk. He know he sound like Malibu's Most Wanted. Listen, y'all, he says, I get it all the time. Listen to how I talk. He know he sound like a dweeb. Listen.
Heard the words. I'm saying,
no,
so
I get that all the time. I wouldn't even look.
I didn't hear you clearly. I just heard the words, so I was like, damn, is somebody coming up here to troll? You know what I'm saying? So that's my fault.
No, I mean, no, I don't disrespect this man. This man is powerful, man, with his message, man, and that's why I'm frustrated, because it's like they don't want to hear that what he be saying. So I holla at y'all, man. I don't want to over talk y'all or nothing. So salute to you, man. Salute to everybody. I'll see you another time, Bust Life.
Shameful. Downright shameful. Ooh. Digital footprints is something else. Shameful. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that video ain't aged well at all. That video ain't aged well at all, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that video ain't aged well at all. Shameful. And we got more background from Biz 101. That whole dialogue. Zenobia, those old live streams is something else. Factuals. Ooh, that aged like mayonnaise. Ooh. That's a spooky live stream. That's one in the archives that Biz 101 probably didn't even want to dig up or have dug up, because it has so much context to it. There's way too much context to it. Very shameful. Oh. And it lets you know how sick and twisted his mind was then, before his dark past came out, even though he was actively in his dark past, which he still is now, but he was still documented for actively. Ooh wee, man. Yeah, that was a good reaction. Ooh, those old videos, man. Mayonnaise left in a hot beating sun. I'm trying to tell you. Man, oh man. That's something else. That's definitely something else. Man. But it is what it is. And like I was always saying, when you got people up there just talking and don't mind talking and saying what they saying, they obviously want people to hear it. And they obviously wanted that dialogue to be recorded and put out for public consumption. Just shameful. But that just lets you know what how his mindset is. As God is my witness, that lets you know how sick and twisted he is. How could you not know that your background wasn't going to come out? As much as you was doing online, somebody was going to look you up. And to look at old videos now like this and be like, man, this dude was an active offender. But, oh yeah, I did say I was going to drop the link, right? What time we got? Yeah, I'll drop the link right quick, just in case anybody want to come up that's watching. I'll give it a minute, though. I ain't going to give it too long. I'll give it a minute. Okay, StreamYard. Get StreamYard trying to step their game up. I can dig it. I can dig it, StreamYard. StreamYard doing a 1-2. Test, 1, 2. I can dig it, StreamYard. All right. Oh. Link is available in the chat. Link is available in the chat. If anybody want to come up, share their thoughts and opinions, feel free to hit the link in the chat. Yeah, this was a late one. I know I said I wasn't going to be too long, but I said, hey, let's just go ahead and get through the material for reaction purposes. And we here. Shouts out to everybody that's in attendance that caught the live broadcast. Shouts out to everybody that's going to catch the playback. Definitely hit the like button. Oh, I'm telling you, Zenobia, man. Fast forward, look where we are now. That's why you always got to be mindful, man. Digital footprints is real. Digital footprints are real. Make sure you hit me up on all the socials. On X, Also Dope Live. Instagram, Also Dope Live. If you want to send any kind of inquiries or just want to email me with questions or anything, also dopelive@gmail.com. If you're feeling so generous, super chat, super sticker, super thanks available now. Hit the $ in the box below. Thank you. It's greatly appreciated. If you want to feel generous through a monetary donation in another platform, Cash App, $ DopeVibrationsTV. YouTube memberships are available for this channel. Get you a membership today, this morning, or tonight, wherever part of the world you are and want to support. Get you a membership. We got 2-tier membership, Live and Legit, and Premium Reloaded. Customized emojis, customized loyalty badges as well, and some material on the way. But I definitely appreciate all the members. Shouts out to all the members. Shouts out to all the members. Appreciate you. Thank you, Zenobia. Definitely appreciate that. The playback for this one is going to be it's going to be very entertaining. The entertainment value is there. The entertainment value for this particular live stream is there. Something to get people through their work day that wasn't able to catch the live broadcast. So this will keep them engaged for a few hours on the next work shift. And of course, please feel free to leave a comment underneath this video once this one is finished. Thank you to everybody that was typing their chat messages in this live broadcast. Shouts out to all the subscribers, new and current. Thank you for your support. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this live stream, share the channel. Like I said, the climb is tremendous, and I greatly appreciate all the support across the board. Uh-oh. Just Jay popped in. What's going on, Just Jay? Factuals. Appreciate you pulling up to the pull-up. She said, driving and listening. Be careful out on the road, and I hope you make it to your destination safe. Yeah, this was a good live stream. And I hope you all was thoroughly enjoyed. For those that caught the live broadcast while it was happening. Hope you were thoroughly entertained. And again, I'm digging the whole Twitch setup, like the whole Twitch broadcasting thing. I think it's pretty cool. I'm not streaming on Twitch though. I should have, but it's all good. This is strictly YouTube upload right here. But we rocking. Definitely rocking. As God is my witness said, very informative. Thank you. I try to bring that every live stream, just trying to give a different perspective. Of course, hearing from you all and your thoughts and opinions as well, giving me perspective and insight, because I know I'm looking at it the way I'm looking at it, but with your thoughts and opinions, I can get all different types of perspectives to be like, oh man, okay, I ain't look at it that way. And then of course it's that perspective where we all seeing what we seeing and we all in agreement, like, yeah, okay, we seeing the same thing, we hearing the same thing. So that of course brings the entertainment value for live streams too. Greatly appreciate everybody, for sure. But if all hearts and minds are clear, I'm going to close out this live broadcast. Definitely wanted to put some time in because I was supposed to go live a few days ago. I told you all that, you know, on my last live stream, and I didn't get a chance to, you know, life be life. And so I said, when I put together my next live stream, I'm going to really sit down with y'all and we're going to, you know, break a video down and get some insight. And this was that live stream. And I appreciate everybody that had a chance to pull up and support. Really means a lot. Young Riaz, what's going on, G's? Man, glad you're chilling out, man. We all chilling out, man. Hope everybody chilling out in their respective locations. Sending nothing but positive vibrations your way for your new day. If you're already in your new day, hope you have a great day. Hope you continue to have a great work day, great day in general. If you're at work, be safe. Sending positive vibrations your way. Hope work goes well for you. Hope you had a great day. And I hope you have a great new day as well and beyond. And again, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to definitely, let me see. Where we at? Yeah, this was a pretty late one, but it's okay. I should be back later on. Break down another video. I'll probably be back later on and we'll do another reaction. But I thought this one would be very entertaining. So thank you to all that caught this live broadcast. This is OSD Live Reloaded. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate your subscription. Until next time, protect your peace and protect your energy. This is OSD Live Reloaded with another live reaction. Gone.
When I ride, I get high, so high. When I ride, oh, when I ride, and I get high.
Ooh, ain't nothing like them late night cruises, that's factual. I got my lighter trying to see what this pack can do. Khaki out, purple punch in the bag. I wrote to this song for you to spark to. Ooh, heavyweight smoke title in the rafters. A stendo filled with vegetables from the pastures of Thailand. Get high, man. These will tie you in the clouds in the sky, man. So high, I put my mind at ease. R.I.P. Gary, cause we still puffing on cheese. I keep it so with thigh, wow, that's on G's. Mason jar filled with high grade premium trees. Kush fragrance, layered with Tom Ford cologne. Keep them negative vibes over there, cause I don't condone none of that fuck shit. Right, you little fucking bird. All I need is cold Perrier and purple herb. Shit, we totin' on that potent, and you know there's vegetables that I'm rolling. Let's go scrolling up to the spaceship on a trip. Blue chips on at the moment. Puff puff, don't pass, cause everybody got their own spliffs. Factuals. That bomb, that lime, goddamn, that Cali kick. Ooh, she be pulling so good that you gotta look at her. Right. Sincere face like Mary, yes you do matter. Got my animal cookies, I'm so lit. Word to my name, motherfucker, I'm on my shit. Gary Payton, Animal Mints, and Larry Bird. All-star pack of legendary legendary purple herb. Ooh, what's the word? Let's get to the cream. Never mind them clowns, their whole lives are damn mean. Baby, I'm puffin', puffin', that 93 pack puffin', puffin', yeah, I need
when
that.
I ride.